Throughout my life, the principle of triumphing in challenges and endeavors has been paramount, a lesson deeply ingrained by my father. His guidance has shaped my relentless pursuit of success, a journey I could scarcely have envisioned for myself. My name is Joseph, and I hail from a modest family background, with my father holding a conventional job. From a young age, my competitive spirit was evident. Losing at games to peers was a source of genuine distress for me. The thought of defeat was unbearable, often leading to arguments with friends and considerable frustration, although I learned to accept losses with some degree of grace. My mother would often reprimand me for my behavior, but my father understood, believing that a competitive spirit fosters growth. He emphasized the significance of prevailing in competitions and avoiding defeat, recognizing these traits in me as strengths rather than weaknesses. My father himself was competitive, visibly more affected than I when I did not outperform my peers academically. "Are we naturally competitive, Dad?" I once inquired of my mother during my elementary years, a question prompted by casual curiosity that was met with a solemn response. She revealed that my father's competitive nature was not innate but a response to his own challenges. Having only completed high school, he faced professional setbacks and exclusion from advancement opportunities, which led to a resolve to never see me face similar obstacles. This revelation shed light on the seriousness of my father's ambitions for me and his desire for my academic and future success. Motivated by a newfound understanding of my father's past struggles and aspirations, I committed myself to excel academically and fulfill not only my ambitions but also those of my father. My dedication to my studies intensified, resulting in consistently high academic performance that brought pride and joy to my father. In middle school, I endeavored to surpass my peers, including those who sought additional tutoring, and my efforts were rewarded with top academic rankings. My hard work culminated in acceptance into a prestigious national university, a milestone that was a source of immense pride for both my father and me. The celebration of this achievement was a testament to the fulfillment of my father's dreams and a pivotal moment in our shared journey. As I progressed through university and secured a position at a major corporation, the lessons of perseverance, the importance of victory, and the impact of my father's teachings remained at the forefront of my endeavors, guiding me toward success. Embarking on my professional journey marked a significant transition from my academic life to the workforce. The initial phase was fraught with challenges and a steep learning curve. However, I gradually mastered my responsibilities, becoming proficient in my role. My inherent competitiveness propelled me to excel and surpass my colleagues in performance, making me a notable figure among them. "Joseph is very diligent, a person I can trust implicitly," my supervisor, Raymond, often remarked, entrusting me with critical assignments. This recognition and motivation fueled my dedication to my work, leading to my appointment as the project lead on a significant company initiative, backed by substantial investment. Raymond's endorsement to President Roy, who saw potential in me despite my relative inexperience, was a pivotal moment. Success in this project promised to accelerate my career progression significantly. Seizing this chance, I committed myself wholeheartedly to the project, working tirelessly, often beyond regular hours, driven by the opportunity before me. The project's success not only advanced my position within the company but also caught President Roy's attention. His frequent invitations to dinner and the acknowledgement of my exceptional contributions suggested I was being considered for a future leadership role, aligning with my childhood aspiration of achieving prominence. Among potential rivals for the presidency, who were all competent, I maintained my diligence. As the season changed, President Roy summoned me, sparking curiosity about the agenda. However, he welcomed me warmly, proposing an unexpected meeting with his daughter, Ruby, considering it time for her to contemplate marriage. The introduction to Ruby, a remarkably beautiful and vibrant individual, proposed a new dimension to my aspirations, hinting at a merger with the president's family, possibly facilitating my ascent to the presidency. My ambition played a role in my willingness to meet Ruby, albeit with the intention of valuing her personality over strategic advantages. Despite our professional paths at the same company never crossing, my initial reservations about our compatibility dissipated upon meeting her. Ruby's grounded nature and the ease of our interaction made our initial meeting remarkably pleasant, laying the foundation for mutual respect and understanding. Our relationship developed smoothly, leading to a joyous marriage. In our new life together, Ruby prioritized supporting my career aspirations by adjusting her own professional goals and taking on the management of our household. Our weekends were filled with shopping and enjoyable activities, encapsulating the bliss of our union. Our lives were filled with joy and mutual appreciation, and my career was also on an impressive upward trajectory. I became instrumental in crucial organizational decisions, navigating through the challenges and rewards of my role. With my rising prospects of becoming the next company president, I garnered both admiration and envy from my peers. My parents expressed immense pride in my rapid advancement, appreciating that I had bypassed the hardships they endured. My father, visibly moved, expressed his joy at my achievements, making me feel fulfilled for contributing positively to my family's pride. Our marriage journey continued smoothly until, 2 years in, Ruby presented me with regretful news upon my return from work one day. She had planned a weekend getaway with her friend Emily, necessitating the cancellation of our planned shopping trip. Given Emily's long-standing friendship with Ruby from their college days and Ruby's recent discussions about the rare opportunities to meet due to our busy schedules, I was initially supportive of her desire for a respite. After seeing Ruby off for her trip, I spontaneously decided to visit a nearby town. While exploring, I unexpectedly encountered Emily at a supermarket, leading to confusion as she was unaware of any trip plans with Ruby. This unexpected revelation prompted concern and confusion about Ruby's actual whereabouts, as attempts to contact her remained unanswered. Upon Ruby's return, I confronted her with the inconsistency, only to be met with an unprecedented cold demeanor. She disclosed having been on a trip with Oscar, a colleague and a contender for the company's presidency, known for his professional prowess and esteemed by President Roy. This admission led to my incredulous inquiry about a possible affair, which Ruby neither confirmed nor denied, suggesting we discuss the matter further with her father and aunt present. The following day, with President Roy and Oscar in attendance at our home, the atmosphere was fraught with tension. President Roy's inquiry into Ruby's actions prompted a shocking accusation from her, claiming I had been abusive and demeaning, a stark contrast to my actual treatment of her. Her allegations painted a picture of a drastically changed demeanor post-marriage, including claims of physical abuse, supported by Oscar's nodding agreement. This narrative left me astounded and denied the accusations, as I had never exhibited such behavior towards Ruby. Our moments together were filled with laughter and mutual appreciation, and my career was on an exceptional upward trajectory. I quickly ascended through the ranks, playing a crucial role in key decisions of the company. This period was demanding yet fulfilling, and my potential as the future president made me the subject of envy among my colleagues. My parents were overjoyed at my rapid advancement. "It's wonderful you didn't have to face the hardships I did, and to think you'll be president one day," my father said, visibly moved. I felt a sense of accomplishment, believing I had made a significant impact on my parents' lives. Life was proceeding smoothly until, 2 years into our marriage, Ruby looked remorseful as I came home from work one evening. She apologetically informed me that she had arranged a weekend trip with her friend Emily, thereby canceling our planned shopping outing. Emily was a longtime friend from Ruby's college days, whom she lamented not seeing often due to our packed schedules. Although disappointed, I supported Ruby's decision, understanding her need for a break given her continuous household commitments. The weekend Ruby left, I opted to wander through a nearby town. While perusing a supermarket, I was surprised to see Emily. Approaching her confirmed my suspicion. It was indeed Emily, who was astonished to hear Ruby was supposedly on a trip with her, a plan she was completely unaware of. Puzzled about Ruby's whereabouts, I attempted to contact her without success, leaving me no option but to await her return. Upon her return, I questioned Ruby about her fabricated trip story, as I had encountered Emily. Ruby's demeanor shifted to an unprecedented coldness as she admitted to traveling with Oscar, a colleague also in contention for the company presidency, renowned for his efficiency and stern work ethic. "Are you suggesting you had an affair?" I inquired, shocked. Ruby remained distant, proposing a discussion in the presence of her father and Oscar the following day. At the meeting, Ruby astonishingly accused me of mistreatment and verbal abuse, claims that were completely unfounded. Oscar corroborated her accusations, suggesting she kept a diary of the supposed abuses. Despite my fervent denials and appeals to President Roy, he sided with Ruby and Oscar, leading to my immediate dismissal and a demand for divorce. The aftermath was devastating. As I packed up my desk, colleagues whispered about the allegations, further isolating me. I moved back with my parents, who were deeply affected by the turn of events. My mother was in disbelief, and my father questioned whether his emphasis on winning had contributed to my downfall. Despite their concerns, I reassured them, refusing to blame my upbringing. However, the incident left me questioning my life's direction and sapped my motivation. A month later, a simple errand for my mother led to an unexpected encounter with Jane, a flower shop owner who offered me a job after I helped her with a heavy bucket. This chance meeting suggested a new beginning amidst my lowest point. I immediately took up her offer, gratefully stating, "I'm in need of a job, so this is indeed fortuitous." "Thank you." This serendipitous turn of events led me to secure a job unexpectedly. Upon sharing the news with my parents, their relief was palpable. At the flower shop, I was impressed by Jane's extensive knowledge of flora and her skill in cultivating high-quality plants, which had endeared her to a loyal clientele. Yet, it was clear that her business acumen, particularly in drawing new customers through effective marketing and managing finances, was lacking. The shop struggled to attract new business and was barely making ends meet due to overspending. Leveraging my background from my previous role, I assumed responsibility for the business side of the shop, enabling Jane to focus on plant care and customer interactions. This partnership resulted in a significant increase in the shop's revenue, a development Jane described as dreamlike. As our relationship deepened, I confided in her about my past, including my divorce. She reacted with sympathy, deploring the injustice of my situation. I lamented, all my achievements seemed to have been for naught. Jane countered, suggesting that perhaps I had been too preoccupied with winning and losing. She shared her own perspective, valuing contentment over conventional success, which prompted a revelation for me. I had equated losing with misery and worthlessness, overlooking the support of my parents and the applicability of my skills in this new context. Resolved to adopt a more relaxed approach to life, I felt a burden lift off my shoulders, recognizing that my own perceptions had been the source of my distress. Jane, with her wisdom and kindness, became increasingly important to me. 6 months into my tenure at the shop, President Roy and Ruby unexpectedly appeared. They had sought me out after visiting my parents, indicating a matter of urgency rather than a casual visit. President Roy expressed regret and a desire for my return to the company, admitting a mistake had been made. He revealed the company was facing difficulties due to Oscar's misconduct, including embezzlement and harassment, acknowledging my reliability in contrast. Despite their previous accusations, they now sought my help. Ruby then attempted to speak, indicating a shift in the narrative. I became entangled in an affair with Oscar, scheming to elevate him to the presidency, which eventually came to light at work, landing me in considerable trouble. It was entirely my doing. They both sought my forgiveness, attempting to appear congenial, yet it was evident their change of heart was born out of their predicament. However, my life now included Jane, and I had no intention of abandoning her to return to my former position. Firmly, I declined their offer to come back, even as they dangled the prospects of a lucrative salary and the promise of presidential authority. My resolve remained unshaken. Upon their departure, filled with vitriol, it was clear their apologies were insincere. Their exit left me with a sense of repulsion but also relief at my decision to stay put. Jane, having caught wind of our exchange, expressed her concern. I reassured her of my contentment and desire to continue our partnership at the flower shop, a declaration that brought smiles to both our faces. She expressed her happiness at the prospect of us working together. Sharing the day's events with my parents, they supported my choice, reflecting a shift in perspective. My father expressed a preference for my happiness over any professional accolade, affirming any job that brought me joy was worthwhile. Jane and I forged ahead with the flower shop, our combined efforts leading to its growth and a more vibrant atmosphere. A year into our partnership, I shared my feelings with Jane, and our relationship blossomed into romance. Following a recent proposal, we married, creating a life filled with authentic affection, devoid of any hidden agendas. Jane taught me the value of the happiness I had previously overlooked, enriching my life immeasurably. With this newfound appreciation, I am committed to savoring the simple pleasures of life and prioritizing my loved ones.